guys, I just wanted to come on and show you the process of how I make these really cute little paper clips. Sorry, there we go. So I use this I made this using the Sunny Days collection by Maggie Holmes. It is just so bright and pretty, and I've really been loving it lately, so that is what I used to make this one. And I just used some scrap paper from my stash. So I keep all of my scrap paper in a little folder like this. It fits 12 by I think up to 12 by 7 or 12 by 8 or something like that. And I ordered a pack of 100 of these on Amazon, so I have plenty. So I just stash them with whatever collection I'm working on in like iris cases. So yeah, so I have just like different pieces of paper. And I would say that double-sided paper is what works best for this, just because you can kind of see the underside of the paper. This is just one piece of paper that I folded. So I would suggest using some double-sided paper. So I'm going to make another one very similar to this one using the same paper clips. I get the paper clips from Tuesday Morning, but I also found these ones at Hobby Lobby, so I might use these as well to make one of these little paper flags. So I might do just one using each, but I'm going to start with one of these smaller ones. I feel like these are a good size to use for like planners and books and stuff, like they're much more usable, but the big ones are cute too. I think that you could find ways to use that. So I'm just going to start by cutting this piece of paper to about 1 inch on the side. You could definitely alter this to whatever size that you would prefer, but I'm just doing 1 inch because we are going to be folding it over just a little bit. Right. And I really just eyeball mine, so I just fold it in half, and this looks just a little bit too long, so I'm just going to trim off a little bit from the bottom. Oops, some paper stuck on there. So after you fold it in half and you trim it, now you're just going to want to cut the actual banner shape from the bottom. So I just make a cut in the middle, and then I do the same on both sides. I just cut to that middle line that we just made. Just like that, and it doesn't have to be perfect, so don't worry about it too much if it looks wonky. And then I just take it like this and slide it over just a little bit, and that way you can see the other side overhanging. And then I just take my paper clip and find the long side, which is right here, and then hang it over. And I normally do these in sets of 2 whenever I gift them to pen pals, so I'll do one this way and then I'll make the other one this way, so that way you can put it on either side of the page. So I'm gonna do this one on this side now, and to adhere it, I'm just going to stitch a straight line across there. You could use glue if you don't have a sewing machine, or just some tape on the back of it, or you could just staple it on, and that way they could still slide it off if they want to. It's just kind of whatever your preference is on that, but I'm gonna go off camera really quick and just stitch this across the top just like the other one, and then I'll come back to decorate it. Okay, so I am back, and I have just added some stitching at the top to keep the flag on, and now I'm just going to begin decorating it. Sorry if my camera is not focusing for some reason. So I like the blue in here, so I think I'm going to use some more blue from the collection to decorate it. And I really love these sunglasses, and I like using the sticker sheets and the chipboard just because they have smaller pieces. You don't want to use anything that's too big or will hang off too much. So I like those glasses, and let me just find something else to layer. There's a little bag here. So I might do the bag and then pop these up on some foam tape just to give it a little bit more dimension. I'm going to turn the bag on its side. And if you guys don't know this, you can just use either baby powder or put a piece of paper behind the sticker if you're worried about it sticking to something. But honestly, the sticker is kind of old, so it doesn't really have that much stickiness left to it, so I'm probably just going to leave that how it is. But you can do that if you want to take the stickiness off of something. So I'm just going to grab some foam tape now, and I'm going to cut this in half. So that looks good, and then now I just want to add a little sentiment down here at the bottom. So I have these here, and then I also have this little sticker sheet, which is cute. I think I'm going to use one of these little birds at the top. So that is really, really cute, and then I might even just trim off the tail of the bird. Yep, that is adorable. And now I'm going to add this sentiment over here that says no Wi-Fi. And I'm going to pop this up on a little bit of foam tape too. All right, pushing that down. And that is really cute. On the other one, I did use some pom-poms on there, so I'm just going to grab my little jar and do the same thing on this one. I also have this little blue one that might be cute, so I'll leave that one out. I think I'm going to do those two there. And I just use hot glue to adhere these down with your fingers. Alright, and so that is now done. That is another one completed, and I think I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to the back side of this so that way these stay stuck together. So that is how you can make super simple embellishments using just some scrap paper and a few stickers and pom-poms from your stash. You can also, I think it would be cute to use these with just a piece of chipboard or just one sticker. You definitely don't have to get as layered as these ones are, but as you can see, they are fairly simple to make. So now I'm going to make one more using this pink paper clip that's a little bit larger, and I'm going to use the same paper that I just used on that one, the blue paper, just because I think it matches the color of the paper clip really well, and I do still have a pretty big amount of it left. So all I'm going to do is just fold this in half, same way that I did on the other one, and make a banner. So this one's pretty wide. I think I'm just gonna cut this much off of it. Just like that. And then I'm gonna cut to the middle and do the same on both sides. Okay. And then I'm just going to slide it just a little bit so that way it gives us a shape. And then I'm going to add it onto the banner just like this. And because this one is a little bit bigger, I might even add some ribbon on this one. So I have this gold ribbon that you guys might recognize from my envelope flip book. So I'm just going to do the same thing, make a little banner, and kind of use this to overlap the paper on there. So I just added the ribbon, and I think that that looks cute, so now I'm just going to add it back onto the paper clip, and then I'm going to go off camera and stitch it. So I will be right back to show you how I decorate this. Alright, so I just stitched this together, and now I'm just going to go back to my chipboard and add in a little sentiment. And what looks good with this one? So I'm kind of liking this coral flower. It doesn't exactly match the pink that's on there, but I still think that it's really pretty. So I might do this in the corner. And I think I'm just going to layer up some of the little label stickers that are on here to take up some of the blank space on the banner. So I'm just going to do that, and then you definitely don't need to add a staple, but I just love adding staples to things, so I'm going to add a staple there on the corner. I'm going to put this kind of behind the flower there, just like that, and then I might have to add some hot glue to it. And now I just need something to go in the middle. I also really like this popsicle, so maybe I'll add that behind the labels on the side. That's pretty cute. I'm going to go back to this little sticker sheet. I'm going to add on one of these little icons. I'm going to go for the hat because I think it's just adorable. I'm going to add it right above popsicles. I'm going to go ahead and hot glue this down. Okay, so that's all hot glued on, and then now I'm just going to add a sentiment, and I have this one that says collect moments, not things, which I might add. It's actually a little bit too big and I already hot glued everything down, so I'm going to go for a different one. So I'm actually reaching for the chipboard from the Here and There collection, and I found this little sentiment that says love this place, and it's one of the only ones that I can find where the colors don't clash too much with everything else going on here. So I'm just going to add some phone tape to this on the side just so that way everything is level. Because the flower is chipboard, I want to make sure that the chipboard sticker doesn't fall off. And I'm just going to place this on. I did put a little bit of hot glue on there. Alrighty. And that is this finished little paper clip. I'm not going to worry about adding on any pom-poms just because it is already very dimensional, so I want to keep it kind of minimal. There's a lot going on, but I will show you up close what it looks like. So that is the finished product. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. I know I only made 2 paper clips on camera, but I just wanted to show you how you can use up some scraps that you have from different collections. Even if you only have just a few stickers left, there are ways to incorporate them onto embellishments. So thank you guys so much for watching. I always appreciate your support. I will see you in my next video. Bye!